right? So you just kept it going.
Yep.
You didn't phase out of it like a lot of kids do. I grew up going to church, but I don't go to church anymore.
You know, if you mean by religious, like lots of forms and lots of ceremonies, no, that's not really me. But as far as like reading my Bible, going to the Bible for looking for advice or for wisdom, that's definitely me. Going to God in prayer, asking Him to help me, giving me wisdom, and that's definitely a daily thing.
So would you say that the Bible makes life easy in the sense that it's just basically a guidebook of how to live? It's sort of like an instruction manual.
Definitely.
And here's what to do and here's what not to do. If you're someone like me who I respect the Bible, its teachings are amazing, culture in general lives off many of the principles of the Bible. Even if someone's not religious, they're living off the Ten Commandments, basically. Right? You're not supposed to steal, do unto others that you want done to you. Basic tenets of society. You have it easy in the sense that that's your guidebook. I don't follow it word for word. So a lot of my compass is internal through my experience, and there's some trial and error. I mean, at this age, a lot of things are sort of baked in, right? Sort of grounded. But I do always want to be able to question things and explore things and be creative. So for me, a rigid outline is a bit daunting. And I respect the Bible. I respect religious people, and I totally get it 100%. And this would probably sound very confused to a religious person. In 10 years, I don't know exactly where I'll be. And that to me is the adventure of life. But I'll tell you what, I used to sort of look down on religion in a way. I'm like, how does someone believe a book that's newer than some redwood trees in California? Because really, it is. There are redwood trees older than Christ. And then I did my first videos I ever did were in Ukraine in the countryside, and I lived with a family who were refugees basically from the big conflict in 2014. Russian missile hits their apartment building. They moved to the countryside, had nothing. Actually living in a similar way. You're definitely producing more good crops. They were in a drier climate, but I saw how religion kept their family together and how it was a guide. He used to be a street fighter. He was a drunk, really going down the wrong. He was like a bad apple in that sense.
Wow.
And then religion is the guide, and he doesn't do drugs, and he doesn't fight, and he's very much about family. And then that opened my eyes to like, okay, that's a beautiful thing. These people without religion would be living much worse of a life than women. I think that's the beauty. We can hang out today. We don't have to believe in exactly the same thing, and we can have an awesome time.